Welcome, grade 7. How are you? Today we are going to learn about the respiration. This is for grade 7, chapter 3, the respiratory movements. The nature of respiration. All animals must supply their cells with oxygen and rid their body of carbon dioxide. Respiration, the physiological process by which an animal exchanges oxygen and carbon dioxide with its environment. Look at this concept map. In the same time, food, water intake, and oxygen intake. By digestive system, we take food and water, and by respiratory system, we take oxygen and we get rid carbon dioxide. In the circulatory system, they meet and there is rapid transport to and from all living cells. At the same time, elimination of food residue with the urinary system, elimination of excess of water and salts, and elimination of carbon dioxide with the respiratory system. Invertebrates respiration, integumentary exchange. Some invertebrates that live in aquatic or damp environments have no respiratory organs. Gas diffuse across the skin. In the case of gills, filamentous respiratory organs that increase surface area for gas exchange in water. Lungs, sac-like respiratory organs with branching tubes that deliver air to a respiratory surface. Snails and slugs that spend some time on land have a lung instead of or in addition to gills. Tracheal system, insects and spiders with a hard integument have branching tracheal tubes that open to the surface through spiracle. No respiratory protein required. This is the trachea. Look for the spiracle opening to body surface. This is a book lung in case of spider. Vertebrate respiration. Fish use gills to extract oxygen from water. Countercurrent flow aids exchange. Blood flow through gills in opposite direction. We'll see it after. Amphibians exchange gases across their skin and such as frog and at respiratory surface of paired lung. Larvae have external gills. This is the gill fish, the fish gills. Location of the gill cover of a bunny fish. Reptiles and birds and mammals exchange gas paired through paired lungs ventilated by chest muscles. Birds have the most efficient vertebrate lungs. Air sacs allow oxygen-rich air to pass respiratory surface on both inhalation and exhalation. Muscle movement changes the volume of the thoracic cage during breathing. This is the role of muscles in respiration. The diaphragm, a broad sheet of smooth muscle below the lungs, separates the thoracic and abdominal cavities. Intercostal muscles, skeletal muscles between the ribs. What is the respiratory cycle? One inhalation and one exhalation is the respiratory cycle. Inhalation is always active, contraction of diaphragm and external intercostal muscles increases volume of thoracic cage. Air pressure and alveoli drops below atmospheric pressure. Air moves inward. In exhalation is usually passive. As muscle relax, the thoracic cavity shrinks. Air pressure in the alveoli rises above atmospheric pressure. Air moves out. Exhalation may be active. Contraction of abdominal muscles forces air out. This is an explanatory document. Inward flow of air. Look at the ribs and the intercostal muscles. The diaphragm is pushed down. Here is pushed up. Inhalation. Diaphragm contracts, moves down. External intercostal muscles contract, split ribcage upward and outward. lung volume expands. In exhalation, external intercostal muscles return to resting position, rib cage moves down, lung recoil passively. This is one first aid for choking in case of obstruction. Upward direct force on the diaphragm forces air out of the lungs to dislodge an obstruction. This is the end of our lesson, of our video. Thank you for watching and goodbye.